You want to do Trump, Dan?
Yeah.
Nice, thank you.
Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, we could just end.
Let's talk about Donald Trump, our dear leader, who won in a landslide victory, by the way.
The greatest victory in the history of the country or
Somebody had to do
civilization.
it.
Many are saying. Many are saying.
Well, no,
I am the
Dan,
chosen
not
one.
to be facetious, he won the popular vote, the electoral vote. He swept this bitch up.
Somebody had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, I said a new tweet by him, by the way.
Oh, good. It's not about me, is it? Gavin Newscomb is responsible for making thousands, maybe millions of people sick in California. What does he work at the Wolf Lodge?
Oh, you might be on something.
By letting the not so great Wolf Lodge go unchecked for years. There are unheard of diseases being discovered and being traced back to that place. I hear they're letting babies as young as 1 day diarrhea in the pool, which ends up in the mouths and eyes of other guests. Terrible. Thank God Trump is finally.
And that's real.
Yeah, of course it's
Yeah,
real.
it is.
Then the government.
He watches the show. He's finally got his pulse on what's important. Fuck yeah. Badass.
Excuse me. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna grab a bag of pretzels, Dan, but I'm listening. Is that okay?
I can get you a bag.
Yeah, let's say
Yeah, you don't have to get that yourself.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on, chop then. Timestamp boy, pretzel boy.
Oh, AB got it.
Thank you, AB. And a nice beverage. Surprised me.
Wow.
I was gonna get it myself, but everyone says no. Ethan, stay seated. I'm sorry, I was just trying to guess that the love fish was about to jump out.
You pre-kissed.
Yeah, watch.
You do have to.
It's
You have
coming
to.
soon.
You do need to anticipate a little bit. It's like peeking. You know?
I actually control it.
Yeah.
It's not on the timer. I have a button right here.
I don't know that I can top the coincidental one that happened already.
That's gonna be tough. You're gonna have a real fast reaction time.
Let's talk about our prez.
Okay. Well,
Hail to the chief, baby. Ooh, thank you, AB.
As
I
we
got
all-
the whole box. Look at what AB brought me. The whole fucking box. What kind of monster do you think I am?
yo,
I'm green all day.
You got
every
2
day.
sodas
And
for him?
I'll take a root beer actually. Thank you, AB. What a great service. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I don't want a root beer. This is good.
Get yourself a root beer. Our fridge is stacked with sodies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never take advantage of that. I never have soda here. Like
Why?
ever.
Enjoy.
What do you drink?
Water and coffee.
But we have Gatorade. We've got sodies. We got
Yeah, I don't know why I never think to reach for a soda.
energy drinks.
It's always hitting the water. Hitting the water. Anyway, what a guy. Look at that. Thanks, man.
What kind?
David, what do you
It's
want?
a 0 sugar mug root
I got
beer.
one. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
David's cruising around with root beers.
Good, dude.
Anyone else want a root beer? David got them.
We know where they are.
Sometimes it just hits.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I had this
I
weekend?
love root. And by the way, people don't know this. No root beer anywhere has caffeine.
I do know
Really?
that.
I didn't know that.
It doesn't. You would expect it to be caffeinated
didn't know
drink,
that.
but it's not.
You like beer,
I
Senator?
did not know that.
Yeah.
You know what I had this weekend? That I hadn't had in years was like, it was like one of those artisanal soda brands. You know, it was like in a glass bottle and everything.
Jones.
It wasn't Jones, but it was like Jones. It was, one of those kind of brands of orange soda. I don't know why. I just saw it and I was like, I haven't had an orange soda in like 15 years. That sounds kind of good. That shit hit real hard.
I'll tell you something.
Underrated soda, orange soda.
There's orange soda zeros out there. I believe Slice or whatever it is.
Sunkist.
That is fantastic.
Really?
I call it liquid gold.
It tastes the fucking same
They're-
as the
get
sugar
on
one.
They're always out of it at Target because everyone buys it.
It's crazy how good it tastes.
People are pointing out that Barks has caffeine. That's like the one.
They're lying.
No, I think that is true. Isn't that like Barks has Bite? Because I think it's got caffeine, unlike most root beer. I think. Is that why they call it that?
You know,
I don't know. Look it up. Google it.
Let's talk about Trump.
Okay. So, our president has declared another war. I am sad to
Finally.
report. Yeah, it had been a couple of weeks since he had gotten around to declaring another war and felt like he didn't have enough enemies, not enough people dislike him. So, he has declared war on God.
Finally,
Specifically,
take it to the
Somebody
big
had to
man.
do it.
now you might say, "Oh, oh no, a holy war. He's declaring war on Allah as part of the war against the theocratic state of Iran." That's terrible news. No, he's declaring war on the Christian God.
Yeah, no, he's
I
down.
am the
He's down with
chosen
Allah.
one.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah, remember?
last week
Praise
you may
be to
recall,
Allah.
he praised Allah, and now he is attacking God.
Oh my
So,
God, Tucker's got to be losing his fucking mind now.
I think he must be.
Somebody had to do it.
So it started. So it was a 1-2 punch. So at first, it was about the Pope, the new Pope, the American Pope, Pope Leo, and Trump had some strong words for him. So here it is. I'll read it off for you. Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy.
Hold on. Isn't the Pope is supposed to be weak on crime?
Well, yeah. So the Pope, I guess let's get our facts straight here. The Pope is the head of the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is the largest Christian denomination in the world. I think there are more Catholics than there are non-Catholics. Although, fact check me on that. I could be wrong.
Google it if you want.
It's certainly the largest single denomination. And the Pope is the head of the Catholic Church. And so attacking the Pope is essentially attacking the largest denomination of Christians in the world. And
Certainly the most stacked.
right. And keep in mind, Christianity, the most popular religion in the world, and this is the most popular denomination of the most popular religion. There's a lot of people that he's going after with these tweets.
Wait, is Christianity the most popular religion?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I thought Islam would be close. or-
We're the fastest growing.
Islam
We'll
is
get there.
is second, and yeah, I think Islam is growing faster than Christianity. But no, Christianity is.
What are the numbers, just out of curiosity?
2.3 billion Christianity, 1.9 Islam, 1.16 Hinduism.
Oh, so the Christians have a pretty decent lead there, but
Yeah.
it's closing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think, all of Europe, all of South America, most of North America, like the entire Western Hemisphere is almost entirely dominated by primarily Christian countries. A lot of African countries are Christian too, so they're out there.
Yeah,
They're out
okay,
there.
Okay. Shout out God.
Shout out God.
I mean, 1 and 2, we got the big dog monotheism, big dog,
the big dog, yes. The
and
big
then you
dog.
have what Hindu number 3.
Hindu number 3, which isn't that remarkable because, that's almost entirely within the country of India. And that's just how populous India is that it's number 3. There are Hindus outside of India, obviously, but
And the Chinese, they don't do much religion.
they're not particularly religious. I mean, obviously the CCP is officially atheist, but there are a lot of Buddhists in China. It's not as institutionalized because of, the political situation there. But from what I understand, it is basically allowed
Basically, until they,
until you cause trouble, essentially.
but there's too many of you.
or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there are quite. I think Buddhism. Yeah, it looks like is number 4
Okay.
with 500 million.
What's 5?
Shinto,
Shinto.
which is Japanese, like indigenous.
What's number 6?
Pull the list back up.
Sikh,
Sikhism,
which is also
Whoa.
yeah, from India.
India.
All right.
I mean, interesting.
Judaism.
You have Buddhism, Hinduism, and Sikhism that are all in the top 10, all from India.
Shout out.
Very.
And what Judaism
religious.
is what?
7
7?
with 14 million.
Not a lot.
Quite
of
a
us.
drop off. It's quite a drop off.
Not a lot of us.
Same with Sikhism. Sikhism is 25, which is a pretty significant drop from 500 million Buddhists.
14 million, and there's 3 of us right here in this office.
Three and a half.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5.
Also, quick side note about the Pope. I sent this link in the doc. The Chicago White Sox are giving away a Pope hat because the Pope's a big Chicago White Sox fan.
Yeah, he was from Chicago,
Like
right?
a Pope hat?
Yeah, I sent the link in Discord.
Not like a baseball hat, but like a
No,
Pope
it's
hat?
like a papacy hat. It's
No
pretty sick.
shot.
And there's footage of him from the 2005 World Series when the White Sox won.
Dude, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, they're actually doing it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Wait, that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
The Pope is on the team. Yo, this Pope is honestly so like I don't want to be rude, but like who even is this guy? Like I don't even recognize him. Like
Well,
he
he's
has
new.
zero swag.
He likes hot
A little
dogs.
bit of swag.
He likes hot dogs, Chicago, and God.
But the Argentinian guy, I feel like immediately I was like, boom, that's the new Pope. This guy, I feel like he's got no fucking respect.
You know,
He just got here.
No, he didn't.
Nah.
How long's he been here? He's been here a minute.
He
I think
hasn't
it's
made a
been-
stink yet.
well, like a year. I think it was only like a
Coming.
year ago that
More
he
than
did.
that.
No, I think it was in May.
It was probably no. I feel like it was recent.
Is it
right?
ironic that every Pope looks more or less like a Sith Lord?
Definitely some more than others, to be fair.
They got one before the Argentinian
Yeah,
Pope was like mega Sith.
Benedict was
Yeah.
like a spitting image. Of,
I mean, this
of
image looks
Palpatine.
kind of scary.
I
No,
didn't
but
know
they-
what you were talking about. Then Nate switched back to it as you said that. I'm like, okay, I see it.
They all look Sith.
That's Palpatine right there.
They
You know what?
all-
That's just a bad photo. I feel like the normal.
Nah, that's a normal photo. This is a good photo.
Here.
No, he looks
he
chill.
doesn't look very Sithy here.
I don't know, bro. That
that's
robe looks hella
literally-
sus.
Who's the guy who plays Palpatine? It was just like
You're right. He looks chill when he's like trying to be cool, but then he gets all fucked up when he's like, "It's me."
Yeah.
right.
Don't
After he
forget
fights
that,
Mace.
that he was also down to let that bishop have a DJ set outside the Vatican. That was sick as fuck.
True.
He seems kind of chill.
He's the reason why the Dodgers won. He blessed a Dodgers hat.
yeah, it's true.
Okay, based ass fucking. I'm just saying, I don't feel like he has a lot of clout.
Personally, I don't trust him.
Well, you don't trust him?
Nah.
I think the biggest problem is God doesn't trust him.
Well,
That's
Trump
right.
certainly doesn't. Let's get back to that. So here's what Trump had to say about him. Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy. He talks about, quote, fear of the Trump administration, but doesn't mention the fear that the Catholic Church and all other Christian organizations had during COVID when they were arresting priests, ministers, and everybody else for holding church services, even when going outside and being 10 and even 20 feet apart. Can I get some help? What point is he making? I actually,
Wait, wasn't
I'm usually pretty good at the Trump
who was
whispering.
president during the COVID shutdown?
He was.
Right.
That's what I'm not following.
So who's shutting down the churches?
Is he threatening to do that again?
No. I think he's calling him a coward for not standing up against
To him?
To him. To him. I think he thinks people think Joe Biden did that.
I think he thinks
Or he
that Joe
wants
Biden did that.
Maybe he doesn't remember, but he was president. So he's like, "You are a coward for letting me shut down the churches. It's pathetic."
Yeah. Okay. So already I was like kind of confused.
Also,
by
he
this.
wasn't Pope then.
Right. Right. Yeah, that too. I like his brother Lewis much better than I like him because Lewis is all MAGA. I think that is true. I think
He has a brother
I think he has a brother who's
who's
kind of
MAGA.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
I mean, whatever though. Like, you know, we all have.
No, I just think it's funny that Trump is like down with his brother.
Yeah. Because he likes him. He gets it, and Leo doesn't. I don't want a pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have nuclear weapons. I mean, you don't have any say whatsoever on who the pope is.
Well,
Like,
I don't know if
he
you
realizes
remember,
that, right?
but back in the day, the king and the church were always at odds with each other, and he longs for those days where the king could shut down the church
He's gonna
for not being based.
set up an anti-pope. You know about the anti-popes, right? When there was like disputes about who was the true pope or whatever, I think we might be headed towards a new
Trump should
anti-pope.
make his own pope.
He should declare himself pope.
Why not?
Why not?
What's stopping him? I'll accept it. Trump is the pope. He's the most pious man alive. Traditionally, always a good Christian his
Yeah.
whole life.
Absolutely.
I'd say he starts selling Trump Bibles, but he already did that. I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure he did.
What's a
I
Trump
think
Bible?
he was selling those Bibles on Easter Day.
Wait, what's a Trump Bible?
I think it's just a standard Bible with his name on it.
It's a Bible, but instead of Jesus, it's been subbed in for a name.
Pope. The God Bless the USA Bible, often called the Trump Bible, is a $60 King James Version Bible endorsed by Donald Trump
Base.
in partnership with country singer Lee Greenwood.
What's
Launched
it
in
look like?
2021. Let's see.
It's got to have a cool ass cover, probably.
It's got an American flag on it.
That makes sense. The Bible took place in America.
There it is.
God bless the USA.
That's Lee Greenwood. That's his song.
Oh,
That's very fucking. Oh wow! But actually, they're going above retail, 130 for that.
Wow.
Is it signed?
No.
No, no.
No, I don't believe it
Signed
is.
Trump Bible.
Yeah. All right. He gets it. Leo doesn't. I don't want a pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have nuclear weapons. I'm pretty sure the pope doesn't want anybody to have nuclear weapons, to be fair.
He's pro-regime. He loves the Ayatollah.
He wants them to have nukes. I don't want a pope who thinks it's terrible that America attacked Venezuela. It's such a crazy sentence. A country that was sending massive amounts of drugs into the United States and, even worse, emptying their prisons, including murderers, drug dealers, and killers, into our country. And I don't want a pope who criticizes the president of the United States because I'm doing exactly what I was elected in a landslide.
It's true. That
To
part
do.
is true.
Setting record low numbers in crime and creating the greatest stock market in history. Leo should be thankful because, as everyone knows, he was a shocking surprise. I guess because... So he should be thankful because people were surprised that he was elected pope?
Maybe he
It
means,
was. I remember people were sort of surprised that he won, but what is...
Maybe he's like, there's other popes. You're not the only pope.
I mean, maybe.
It was shocking. Nobody expected it.
He wasn't on any list to be pope, but he was only put there by the church because he was an American. Okay. And they thought that would be the best way to deal with President Donald J. Trump. So you're saying they only elected him because I'm such a fucking prick to deal with that they needed somebody who could handle me?
It's backfiring.
I
Yeah.
kind of think that might be true.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think. I don't know.
It's voted on by the council.
Yeah.
Conclave.
Yeah, the
Well, you
Cardinals,
know,
they
you
vote.
know, there is a lot of conspiracy theories with big Christian families. There's this one family that has 6 previous popes in it, all the same family. Kind of creepy.
Is there?
Yes. It's
Is
called
it-
the Orsini family.
The Da Vinci family?
Oh.
You know, fuck all it like the Jewish conspiracy theories. The Christian conspiracy theories.
I do miss
That
that.
goes hard.
That flavor of conspiracy theory has really dried up since
Yeah.
when I was a kid because
Da Vinci, bro.
Well, Da Vinci Code, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
code.
Yeah, that
not
was
the
all
guy.
about like the Vatican conspiracy stuff was
For real?
big, but
That
yeah,
shit
it's
goes
really-
hard because it's real.
you think
7 popes in one family is kind of a lot.
6 or
6.
there's one family with 4, one with 5,
so for
one with 4.
during the medieval era, yeah, I mean the Pope was like a highly contested like political mechanism, but I don't think it holds that kind of power in the modern era the way that it did in the Middle Ages.
No.
Yes.
In the Middle Ages, they like you couldn't really be king unless you had the a blessing of the Pope, essentially.
So, but
What they want you to think.
hold on. These 5 pope families, have they had popes recently, or is this old school?
I don't know. That would be something probably that you'd have to Google.
Because if this is like ancient, yeah, if this is like medieval shit, then I probably.
Well, I looked over at his screen and I'm seeing the Medici family, which I know that's like
they're probably out. They're probably on the
I don't know if
outs.
the Medicis are still running. Shit.
I don't get why you guys are trying to prick holes in my
No, yeah,
thing here.
listen.
You're right. You're right.
It's real.
It is real, and the Vatican runs the world.
Ever played Assassin's Creed?
It's been over.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, hold on. Not to be too nitpicky, but there was
There's 3.
there's
See, that's on
3.
Wikipedia. there.
The last one was from 1672.
No, that's not right.
You don't think that's right?
No, that's not right.
Orsini popes. I mean, if there was an Orsini pope, like,
Like the last 3.
yes, that would be interesting.
Like in a row.
There's
It'd be
5.
like, whoa.
But also,
supposed
you're
to be
looking
5.
at 3 over the course of 500 years, too.
It's a lot. So a lot more than my family.
True.
That's true. That's true.
Where's all the?
As far as I know, nobody in my family has been the Pope.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All I'm saying, look into it, guys.
Okay. I'll
Keep
look
your
into it.
eyes open. Keep your ears open.
I'll keep
and
an eye
whatnot.
on it.
Yeah.
I'll keep
Somebody
an eye on
had
it
to
for
do
sure. All right, we're still not through this fucking tweet. He wasn't on any list to be Pope. He was only put there because the church didn't want to deal with my annoying, fucking obnoxious ass. If I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. This is not the brag you think it is, Trump.
He's
basically expressing like he was only elected because I am so awful to deal with that they needed a specialist. They needed a Trump whisperer.
It's actually insane though that he has this big of an ego.
Yeah, no, it's
I control who's pumped. It's like, whoa.
he's again not Catholic. I would argue Donald Trump is not a Christian, period, but he claims to be.
He
But
is
he's definitely,
now.
but he is not a Catholic and does not claim to be.
No, he's famously always been against abortion.
Right? Yeah. If I was
Catholic,
absolutely, if I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. Unfortunately, Leo's weak on crime, weak on nuclear weapons, does not sit well with me. Nor does the fact that he meets with Obama sympathizers like David Axelrod, a loser from the left, who was one of those who wanted churchgoers and clerics to be arrested. Leo should get his act together as Pope, use common sense, stop catering to the radical left, and focus on being a great Pope, not a politician. It's hurting him very badly, and more importantly, it's hurting the Catholic Church. He's very concerned for the Catholic Church.
you know,
President Donald J. Trump.
traditionally when Trump blasts someone on Twitter or something, it's like political. It's like Marjorie Taylor Brown or whatever.
Yeah, or
And
Rosie
it's like-
O'Donnell.
it's like, okay,
Crazy Rosie.
we can turn MAGA against Rosie O'Donnell for sure, but like the Pope,
Yeah, that's going to be a tougher sell. Now there are
that's a
it
worthy
does touch
adversary.
it does touch on a weird thing because we've talked about this on the show before. It's not necessarily common history now because the culture has shifted so much, but the sort of like waspy Protestant white culture in the United States traditionally was pretty anti-Catholic. The KKK famously hated Catholics arguably more than I should say the more modern version of the KKK, the one in the 20th century, their like primary thing was Catholic immigrants. They hated Jews and black people too, but almost like the Catholics were like the main thing. So like Trump is like, he really is like an old timey racist. And I detect a bit of this coming out with all of this is like this weird.
Everybody
like,
knows that Catholics are evil.
Right,
They're no good
like-
Christians.
So,
But by the way, if you want proof that I remember this clip from when he was running the first time, proving his devotion to the Lord.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
No,
you like?
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible.
Honestly, the way he worms his way out of this is pretty impressive. Because like, he doesn't know anything, obviously, right?
No,
and it's
never-
obvious that
never
he
looked
doesn't
at a
know
Bible in
anything.
his life.
I would agree with you, but that's how he talks about everything. Like he has practice doing this shtick. It's like always just.
He's very good at
Yeah,
getting out of shit.
yeah.
I don't know. It's very personal.
Well, I joke very much so. They always hold up The Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But
so fucking obnoxious. Crazy.
I just think the Bible is just something very special.
Okay.
It's
You
very
mentioned the Bible.
special.
You've been
I
The
don't know.
Bible's-
Look it up. I don't know. I don't know if it's true.
The Bible's fantastic.
Google it.
So he says that he was raised Pentecostal, I believe, but now identifies as a non-denominational Christian.
Slay.
And famously, he has this, what do you call it? Spiritual advisor. Her name is Paula White Kane. Here she is. Which is such a...
That
Could it? Guys, like, Couldn't the symbolism be there any stronger?
I could have told you what this lady looks like just based off her name.
And Cain in the name. Yeah, exactly. And just based off of that name. She's got the Mar-a-Lago look and everything. And when you know it, she is a prosperity gospel person, which really does make a lot of sense. And
Yeah, I mean, by her logic, he's fucking Jesus.
right. Exactly. So in the sort of this subset
Wait, go down. Go down. Down. What is that? Click that one. Right.
This one?
That one. Is she really out there? Like, is that a watermark?
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a watermark.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Edgy. Book.
Racy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's very much like the Jim Baker sort of Kenneth Copeland. Who's the guy? The other?
I mean, listen.
Joel Osteen.
She's his type. What's the chance he hasn't sexually harassed her?
Next to 0.
Yes.
Somebody had to do it.
Somebody
I
had
am
to
the
do it.
chosen one.
So, anyways, so he did the Pope tweet. People, didn't like that. Other people dismissed it as whatever. But then he outdid himself. He really, and I feel like we say this frequently these days.
More so in the past month.
Yeah, because I really do think it's getting worse at a rapid clip.
This last month has been
deterioration.
crazy.
Yeah, and possibly the craziest thing he's ever posted. Here it is, in case you haven't seen it. Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself, seemingly as Jesus Christ, healing what many, including myself, have commented appears to be Jeffrey Epstein. Now, not everybody thinks that it was supposed to be Jeffrey Epstein. I acknowledge it's not exactly like him, but I don't know. It's close enough.
The thing that caught my eye was the Gundam in the sky, which I guess are supposed to be angels.
Yeah, the Gundam, the
Oh, he's
Statue of
holding
Liberty
hands.
Gundam. Yeah, it's awesome.
Also, if you go down, the dude in the hat, is that supposed to say Trump on his hat, or is that just AI garble?
I think it's just AI garble. And I mean, I tried to find a higher quality, and it was pretty compressed already, so it's kind of like a deep fried image as it is. So yeah, he posted this without comment. And
I don't know who. It doesn't look like Jeffrey Epstein to me. I don't know who.
No, nothing. Not even a little bit.
No. I mean, very.
Is anybody gonna back me up?
It's not. Didn't cross my mind. I just wondered who the fuck.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I can see it.
I think it looks exactly like him. Galia says
Yeah,
it looks like
I
Hunter
agree.
Biden, which is also funny.
It looks more like a Biden reference. If I had to guess.
Healing Hunter Biden is also very funny.
It looks like a Biden more than a Epstein.
I think it's Brian Nome.
Hear this man and from his giant jug obsession.
From his love of Jugga Joes.
Yo, the recordings of him and the girl are nuts.
Of
Titty boy.
Oh, yeah. I actually haven't heard that yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man, oh
I
man.
don't think we're gonna have time though, unfortunately.
Put it in the bra for later.
Yeah, we'll save it. So he posted this, and people weren't thrilled about it. Now,
What's the criticism?
well, depicting yourself as, devout Christians believe that Jesus Christ is the incarnation of the one true God himself.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, depicting oneself as Jesus is not to sound over dramatic, but it's blasphemy. I mean, this is blasphemy to a Christian. You're not allowed to do this. Or
Seems on par with kind of the stuff he's been saying since day one.
Now, I don't particularly hold him in high regard, so I agree. But many of his most devout followers, believe it or not, take this stuff very seriously, and they weren't thrilled. And many are even starting to wonder aloud if Trump might actually be the Antichrist. Now, that might seem hyperbolic.
Little late in the game.
It might seem a little hyperbolic, but it should be noted what a lot of these people believe is that the Antichrist, the warning about the Antichrist, is that they will appear as a false savior to much of the world. And from the perspective of a devout Christian that believes in this stuff, if you really did think that Trump was the bee's knees, and then he starts doing like
sneeze,
more like the bee's knees,
mm-hmm.
seeing him do something like this, unironically, might be like have them thinking, "Oh shit, did I get deceived?" Maybe he.
I guess it's not that slick if he's Antichrist. It feels like a blunder, like a forced error.
Well, there's a lot of like that in the Bible where like the devil like
kind of
has to do things in a certain way for arbitrary reasons. You know what I mean? And you know, it's prophecy and all that or whatever. But so yeah, so some of the more extreme takes were that, you know, he might be the Antichrist, but even just, you know, the usual suspects here, we're not thrilled to.
Marjorie.
Somebody had
Now,
to
obviously,
do it.
she's already turned on him, so she wasn't going to.
What does he call her? Marjorie Trader Brown.
Marjorie Trader Brown. That's right.
It's more than blasphemy, she says. Here, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, her first one was on Orthodox Easter. President Trump, which, by the way, the Orthodox Church celebrates Easter on a different day than we do in the West, like the Eastern, like in Russia and Middle East and stuff. So yesterday was Easter for them.
Okay.
So on Orthodox Easter, President Trump attacked the Pope, or I guess maybe it was on Saturday, because the Pope is rightly against Trump's war in Iran. And then he posted this picture of himself as if he is replacing Jesus. This comes after last week's post of his evil tirade on Easter and then threatening to kill a blah, 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 a civilization, I'm sure is what the rest of that said.
Mm-hmm.
And then she followed it up with, it's more than blasphemy. It's an antichrist spirit.
Yeah.
Boom. There it is.
Oof.
There it is.
That's got to feel bad for Trump.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's keep going. Michael Knowles.
Oh, no.
From the Daily Wire. I assume someone has already told him, but it behooves the president both spiritually and politically to delete the picture, no matter the intent. Very polite way of putting that, Michael.
If he erases it, it's like it never happened.
Yeah. Megan Basham. I don't know if the president thought he was being funny or if this is under the influence of some substance or what possible explanation he could have for this outrageous blasphemy, but he needs to take this down immediately and ask for forgiveness from the American people and then from God. Damn.
That's awesome.
This is gross blasphemy.
Wait, this guy's last name is Holy Hand?
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Brother, your name is not Holy Hand.
Holy Hand.
I'm telling you guys about these old
Briley.
families.
Yo, you ever get a hand job from Holy Hand?
Yo!
That shit's crazy, bro. You nut in like half a second.
I will point out it's technically Holly Hand, not Holy.
Well,
but
you ever got a hand job from Holly Hand?
That's not as funny, yeah. So, this is gross blasphemy. Faith is not a prop. You don't need to portray yourself as a savior when your record should speak for itself. Shut up, Ryland.
Shut up, Holy Hand. Dumbass.
The same God who saved Trump's life from that bullet sent his son, Jesus, to die for our sins. He died for Trump just as much as for you and I.
Hold on. If you're so sure God saved his life, then maybe you should shut the fuck up and listen to your God Emperor.
Right, good point. No,
You think God saved him on accident?
There is a contradiction there.
Is that Holy Hand? Is that what he looks like?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it was a
I don't want a handy from him.
Yeah, me neither. Mike Cernovich, Weird Mike, old friend of the show.
Gorilla Brain.
Yeah, right. Trump's first post was fine. He has no problem with the Catholic hate stuff. The Pope has a long documented political record. The follow-up posts would not be tolerated for any other religion.
I think that's probably true. Well, it seems like nobody. It seems like the Christians.
I mean,
are really
it isn't
tolerating
being tolerated.
It.
Yeah, exactly.
Zoom in on Mike's. Why is they all red?
I don't know. And he's like
Too much.
What are you doing? He's
Too much Gorilla Brain. Turned him red.
Riley Gaines, the famous bad swimmer who lost a race and hasn't been able to shut up about it for 5 years now. Why? Seriously, I cannot understand why he'd post this. Is he looking for a response? Does he actually think does he actually think this? Does he actually think this? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You're good.
That. Either way, two things are true. One, a little humility would serve him well. Two, God shall not be mocked. So these are unabashed MAGA supporters who, again, are just like, they're getting fed up with the dude. Like, nobody's fucking with this guy anymore. These were like the holdouts. You know what I mean?
If I had to guess what Trump was thinking, I would say he saw the image. He probably didn't think about it that much, and he just shit posted it.
Okay. Well, we have, that he commented on this in an interview.
Right.
This morning.
I think he's kind of.
We have his
I'll wait.
explanation.
Yeah,
We'll watch that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Riley Gaines, John Root. This is blasphemous. Trump portraying himself as Jesus Christ, descending from the clouds, healing the sick, with people praying to him, is reprehensible. If only there was a qualified leader of the White House faith office, not a heretic. So this wouldn't happen. So you're picking up on a lot of the inner Christian, like I was saying earlier with the whole, Catholics versus Protestants, and like the KKK not fucking with Catholics and all of that. So I believe the White House faith office has that woman that I was talking about, White Cane.
Mm-hmm.
So John Root doesn't fuck with White Cane.
Mm-hmm.
He does not fuck with her. So anyways, that's the vibe in the conservosphere. So why the hell did he post that? Thankfully, we don't have to speculate. Somebody asked him during a very bizarre press conference, and yes, you're going to notice some weird things in here. Don't worry, we'll get to the rest of the weird shit going on.
He did erase the post, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I should say. So just like an hour or two before we went live today, he erased the post.
So it took him a minute.
It took him a minute.
Okay.
But he finally did delete it, which he rarely ever does, that's a sign that the backlash was pretty fucking bad if he deleted it.
Oh, the McDonald's delivery.
Yeah, so we'll get to the
that's
McDonald's in a minute, but here he is being asked about it.
Did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor, and had
What?
to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there,
What?
which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So
What?
Only the fake news could come up with that one. Now, he did delete it, and all of his supporters told him that it was bad. Now,
Red Cross?
Do we believe that this is now not, let's examine it objectively. There is a nurse here. Okay. That, there's something medical related here. But have you ever seen a doctor that dresses like this? Or that glows from the hands?
Doctor Strange.
Right. Yes. Actually, that's a good point.
Doctor
Checkmate.
Strange.
Yeah, checkmate.
That
Okay.
one, that is actually, yeah.
That's actually a good one.
And it looks like he has the Justice League behind him. I don't know if someone commented on that. But.
Right, yeah.
Those are angels, and they're holding. Two of them are holding hands for some reason. Did you notice that? The Gundam and the Marine are holding hands.
Right. Yeah. It's awesome.
That's the pilot.
Right.
Oh,
it
that-
really is Gundam coded, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what the fuck. It's got like, this is only AI could cook this up. It's got the Statue of Liberty
These are some sort of
spikes, but there's no head or neck or body.
I think these are shoulder-mounted beam cannons of some kind. That like kind of come up and over to aim, and then.
Was it trying to give like wings? And it just ended up
Yeah,
looking like
I
a
guess
Gundam?
they're probably just supposed to be wings, but. So here, we didn't finish the clip. What else you got to say?
I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people.
So he either thinks that
I am a doctor, by the way.
He either thinks that he's Jesus, or he's so fucking
doctor.
gone. Well, I was gonna say, or he's fucking so gone mentally that he doesn't know. Like he's not able to infer any religious imagery.
No, he thinks he's
from
a doctor.
this.
That's even more concerning. I'm a doctor. I have many patients. I've cured many.
Like the lack
No,
of
he's lying. He's lying.
He's obviously lying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's
A lot better. As an example, the 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's
He
going
has
through
cancer.
some very serious cancer treatment, so
Yes, sir.
this goes a long way.
Yes, sir. It sure does.
So
talking-
he's curing her husband's cancer or something.
Well, so it should be noted that this happened impromptu in the middle of him doing like seemingly an ad for DoorDash. He had his McDonald's delivered by this DoorDash worker, and then he just roped this poor woman into the press conference. So that's who the DoorDash driver is who you're hearing comment on what he's saying right now.
Husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's
He
going
has
through
cancer.
some very serious cancer treatment, so
Yes, sir.
this goes a long way.
Yes, sir.
What goes
it sure
a long
does.
way? You being a doctor? What goes a long way, sir?
So yeah, speaking of which, I guess let's just use that to transition into this press conference. So here is the McDonald's delivery.
Great big beautiful bill.
That's crazy. How does a DoorDash driver get there? Is this actually like a collab?
You'll see. He's some no. I think it's the No Tips initiative that he's trying to get past or whatever.
So this is DoorDash Grandma
This is
Says
DoorDash Grandma.
on
Yeah.
her shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Hear
Wait,
any
what?
of
What the fuck?
DoorDash grandma.
Yeah.
This poor lady should be retired, sir.
By the way, 24 hours ago, high-level negotiations between the vice president and Iran broke down, and we're now about to institute a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz. This is how Trump is spending his Monday morning.
Hear any of
McDonald's.
What they're saying? Let's watch.
I can't think straight. Well,
I
Without
gotta
my
get that
Big Mac.
burger. I can't think
I
straight.
need the Big Mac. I have big decisions to make this morning.
Hear any of what they're saying? Let's watch and listen.
We call it the great big beautiful bill. We should call it the great big beautiful tax cut bill because it's tremendous amounts of money. And that's overtime. That's also on Social Security, as you know.
Yes.
And it's pretty amazing.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
you're really nice. Would you like to do a little news conference with me with these people? These are not the nicest people. They're not nice like you. You know that, right?
I'll do whatever you ask me to do, sir.
So the no tax on tips is something special, right?
It's very special.
And that's the one that really pertains to you more than anything else.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes.
fantastic. And so it was such an honor to meet you. And I think you voted for me, do you think?
Maybe.
No.
Oh man.
Should have
Oh,
rehearsed
brother.
that one, eh?
Yeah.
You didn't
That's
have to
why you
ask
don't
that,
just.
bro. You set yourself up for that.
Yeah, you don't pull the
He-
Uber Eats driver into your press conference.
He took a educated guess. He's like,
Yeah.
this looks like a voter.
You look like one of my supporters.
Straight from the RV camp.
Is it because she was wearing red?
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
I think he took a snap judgment just based on the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, which I guess if you had asked me,
I guess that.
I would have guessed that too, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't have been sure, and I certainly wouldn't have put her on the spot like that
No.
because that was embarrassing.
I heard you're a great
What if you just got mad and kicked her out after that?
He wants to probably, but he's on
Probably
TV.
is,
Yeah.
supporter. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll put this over here. And why don't we have a news conference with the president? Want to do it?
Sure.
You don't have to say too much, I think.
Hear any of
Why did you do it with me? So yeah, he just kind of ropes her in.
Oh man.
And then here's a little bonus one. He had a couple bangers today.
Want to have
This is just kind of funny given discourse over the last few years.
they want to have open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sport. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
Why are you asking
I
her?
really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't. I'll bet
No.
you do.
Why are you
No,
asking
I'm here
her?
about no
Pizza.
tax on tips.
Yeah. Okay.
That was so diplomatic.
Oh.
She's a queen, to be honest.
Oh man, that's pretty ballsy. The stick it. I think he really fucked up. He played it a little too loose and goosey there on that one.
Somebody had to do it.
And actually, I think that is really kind of unintentionally a profound real moment, because how often is Trump like exposed to like just actual regular people that haven't been extremely highly vetted or whatever? And that kind of encapsulates the whole thing, right? He's like, "Oh, you don't want men playing in women's sports or whatever," and she's like, "Dude, I tried DoorDash. I don't care about any of
Well,
that."
I think what happened is they did.
Like, I think that's most
She's
people,
vetted,
you know?
and they said, "Let's talk about the tip thing." That's
Right,
good, right?
which
She's like, "It's great. Yeah,
She's
I
great.
love
It's
it."
great for me. I make a living on DoorDash. It would be huge help to me.
He's doing too much with it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Has anybody interviewed her?
This just happened.
Hey, that's
hours
a good
ago.
question.
I'm like,
I want to pick her brain.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Oh, that's
We
a
need
good
DoorDash
idea.
grandma contact details. Contact her manager and agent.
This is like when Ethan randomly asked like a tour guide about the Holocaust. You know, just
True.
Right. Yeah. It's just like, hey, that's outside of my area of expertise.
That's the wrong answer to that question.
Right. Yeah. All right, so that's really it. And
How funny is that, eh?
shout out
to DoorDash Grandma, dude.
Shout out to DoorDash Grandma.
Dilly do.
Diddly diddly dong do, neighbor.
Yep.